Brand new details this morning about two daring raids on enemy hideouts. You got Secretary of State John Kerry defending the capture of his guy in Libya, a guy we've been wanting since 1998, U.S. Embassy bombings. Now he's being held on a naval ship, and I have my fingers crossed we're actually questioning him directly. And the other raid took place in Somalia. SEAL Team 6 did it. The same SEALs who brought down UBL, taking out a member of the Somali-based group Al-Shabaab. But terrorists claiming the United States failed at this hour because we perhaps did not get the target we wanted. Former Navy SEAL Chad Williams says the terrorists are wrong. He's here to explain. Chad, what was behind this move? And the fact that we didn't get our guy, does that mean we failed?
I wouldn't consider it a failure because we didn't get the guy, and the verdict's not completely in whether or not we did get him. We just didn't bring a body back. But my understanding is that the SEALs hit the villa where these guys were staying, and they probably cleared the place. And eventually, the assault lead's going to say, "All right, boys, it's time to go back. Let's roll back." So they go back. I doubt they're ever in any real danger where they're evading a firefight because they had air support. And so at any time, if they're in any serious danger, they could have called fire down from heaven from that air support. But they just got to get back to the boats.
When you saw the Kenyan mall, it looks like it could be a Western mall. When you saw how these people were tortured, not just killed, but tortured, do you believe that sent shockwaves through our intelligence community, that we had to get aggressive, even in a place like Somalia?
I'm sure there's a sense of moral urgency, and at the same time, there's a little bit of an opportunity now where these guys are surfacing themselves, and so they took that opportunity with the intel that they had to go ahead and make a move.
Here's what the terrorists said, Al-Shabaab spokesperson. The bungled operation was carried out by white people who came in with two small boats from a larger ship out at sea. One Al-Shabaab guard killed, but reinforcements soon came and the foreigners fled. Sounds like is that an accurate portrayal of how an eyewitness might report it?
Oh, when all reality, you know, when a SEAL team gets into a gunfight, these are the very best shooters and movers that are on the face of the earth, and they know how to use deadly force. There does come a time where they're going to decide, let's go ahead and go back to the boat. So I don't believe that they were beaten back. As it's been put, they just decided, let's go ahead and make our way back to the boats, and now, you know, these terrorists are trying to grandstand and act like they beat back the SEALs. You,
Chad, are somebody who took orders to go do these things, but in the big picture, you can now step back and look at the threat that these terror groups pose to Americans potentially. Are you pleased that we're on the offensive now, at least for a weekend?
Well, absolutely. These guys are very dangerous. I've been, you know, face to face with the type of person that would love to cut an American's head off given the opportunity. So it's a real issue overseas, and if we just stand back and do nothing about it, it could fester and come over to our shore.
And that is a message, hopefully, this Somali terror group has. The guy's name that we wanted was Ikrima. He's a Kenyan, and he was the guy in charge. It doesn't look like we got him, but he certainly got the message. Chad Williams, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me on.
All right, 10 minutes before.